Assabet Valley is going to go ahead and kick off from right to left to BVT, who will receive. It's a squib kick. It actually hits the guy right on the 50-yard line, and falling on that was number 50 right there, Devin Desharnais. They're now going to motion the tight end across formation. They're going to go with a handoff to Sheldon. Halfback inside zone, goes to left. He breaks out on the far side and is pulled down, but not before a huge gain and a first down. Jake Greenstein is the fullback. Lucas Greenstein, the halfback. They're going to go ahead and pitch it to Greenstein, who's going to look to pass. He's falling, throws it over towards Dylan Dean, who makes the catch on the far side. He's working to the far corner. He gets a couple tackles out, and he bounces into the end zone. What a play on fourth down.
A magical play right there. Quarterback with plenty of pressure. Tries to throw it off and gets a man just in time for the touchdown. A miracle, to say at the least.
Now motion across towards the near side, gets the snap. It's going to be a QB keeper towards the near side, trying to find the edge, but it's not there. The ball's poked loose. The ball is loose. It's on the ground. There's a huge pig pile right there. We'll see who comes away with it. It's BVT. Now lined up in the single back, Dean underneath center. They're going to go ahead and fake it to the fullback, give it to Sheldon. Tries to power his way through. Nice and easy touchdown for the Beavers. Like a lot of teams, they do have one wide receiver on the far side. They're going to motion the man across, fake the handoff there. They're now going to look to pass, launching it deep downfield into double coverage, and that one is incomplete. It was both number 5, Ace Cupid, and 7, Lucas Greenstein, who were actually more likely to catch it than the wide receiver for the Aztecs. In the middle of the two hashes. Underneath center, now dropping back to pass, a deep drop back, and there's lots of pressure in the backfield, trying to evade everyone, and being pulled down is Carnes once again. Go underneath center is Dean, fakes the handoff. He's now looking that way over and finds his man who connects Jameis Greenstein, working down the near sideline all the way down. A big gain and a first down for the Beavers. Alone underneath center right there is Greenstein. He's going to go with the sneak, and he trucks his way, and he's in for the touchdown. It's a touchdown for Lucas Greenstein. He had a passing touchdown. Now he's got a rushing touchdown. Underneath center, drops down Carnes. The snap comes. They're going to go with the reverse, working towards the far side, but stuffed right at the original line of scrimmage. The ball is loose once again, and BVT's claiming they've got it, and they do. Falling on that one was Nathan Harris.
Nathan Harris making the most of that one. No whistle blown, and it turns over the ball once again.
It's Jake Greenstein just off to his right. Now he's going to motion him out. He's all alone. He's going to roll out right, Dean. He's looking that way, and then he's thinking about carrying it himself. Now throws it over there, and wide open, plotting himself there is Jake Greenstein for the touchdown.
And what a gorgeous touchdown once again, finding the opening at the right time, finding Jake Greenstein in the end zone wide open.
In the shotgun this time, going to motion the halfback out. They're going to go with the quick pass over there, and he's met and drilled down. A big tackle from Lucas Greenstein to break it up. Coming up here. They motion the man across in the shotgun. It's going to be a keeper for Dean. He finds a hole. He's now working his way up the near sideline, trying to get a block. He gets the first down. He's still on his feet and gets all the way up to around the 20-yard line. A huge gain right there for the Beavers and Dylan Dean. Quinn Gomez, the fullback, with Bryce Sheldon as the halfback. They get the snap. They're going to go ahead and hand this one to Sheldon on the halfback dive up the middle. He keeps on pushing his way and is stuffed right at the one. No, he's in. It's a touchdown for Bryce Sheldon. He gets his second of the game and makes it a 34-0 game here for the Beavers. With two halfbacks in the pistol is Lamb. Motions the halfback out towards the near side. He's going to drop back to pass. He's looking over towards the halfback, a looping ball, and it drops straight into the breadbasket, making the catch right there, and then shuffling out of bounds. James Booth gets the first down.
And what a heave right there to get the first. A gorgeous rainbow pass, to say at the least. That one floated in the air for a while.
Now Booth will flip over to the right hip of Lamb. Going to motion the wide receiver towards the far side. They're going to fake the handoff. Lamb's going to keep it up the middle. He's going to get a solid gain of about 5 right there. And the double wing set once again. They're going to go ahead and just about get the handoff there to Booth, who cuts now into the inside, gets enough for a first down. A nice big carry right there, and the Aztecs are marching. hasn't been able to find the field, and we got 4 minutes left in the quarter. Underneath center, they're going to go ahead and hand this one off. Ball's on the ground, and diving on that one, getting to his booth once again. They're going to go ahead and motion the man towards the near side. They're going to go to pass. Lamb's got pressure in the backfield, and all on top of that one right there, it's Jake Greenstein. 2 negative plays now from the Aztecs back to all the way towards the 35-yard line. Now having to get the conversion here in the pistol is Lamb. He's going to go ahead and roll out towards the left side, looking deep down the field. Another high arcing ball, and it's swatted away. A good defensive play right there by Troy Rudder. And keep possession. Dubras in the backfield with 2 halfbacks on either side of him. Dropping back. He's looking. Going to try and set up the tight end screen once again to Greenstein, who finds some space on the near side. It's a foot race towards the end zone, and he's pushed out of bounds, it looked like, and he's going to be ruled out. He jumped and dived for the end zone, but his foot did step out right there. Yeah, he must have taken a step a foot out of bounds. They're lined up now underneath center. They're going to hand this one off, and trotting his way in for the hat trick is Sheldon. He gets his 3rd of the day and puts up BVT 40-0 with 7 minutes left to go.
And it's no surprise where that ball was going. Sheldon so far in this one has just been dominant and unstoppable within the run game for this Beaver squad, just chipping away at that Aztec defense. And with the outside run, it's a guaranteed touchdown. I believe this will actually be their biggest margin of victory on the season for the Beavers, as this one was a dominant one, to say at the least.
So we'll go ahead and kneel it down and close out the game, and we're going to get ready to head into our post game right here as BVT finishes with a final score 40, Assabet Valley Aztecs 0. We'll be right back for the post game show right here on MyFM 101.3.